Hello, hello. I am 3 weeks post-op, starting today. It's like the first day in a while I managed to go out. I got a ride to the salon and I got a haircut. It was not easy. I was exhausted. I thought I was going to pass out. But it was only like maybe 40 minutes, so it wasn't terrible. But yeah, that was nice. I really needed, I don't know, I needed to feel refreshed. And I felt like it was possible. And it was, hopefully, though I don't feel it the next day and it sucks, you know. But I'll just take an ibuprofen if it's bad. I wanted to talk about, I guess, the past 3 weeks, how the first week was, the first few days. The procedure itself, though, I don't remember a whole lot of it, so. So, week 1, or I guess the procedure itself. I went through like a whole minute of talking before I realized I had it on slow-mo. But anyway, basically, um, I I got in, well, I woke up around 4 a.m. and I got there, signed in, waited in the waiting room, and they sent me back to prep. I took some pills, they checked my vitals, asked me some questions, and around like 7:30, maybe a little before, they brought me to the OR. They gave me Versed, so everything's kind of blurry after that. I do remember them putting the mask on my face, and I remember someone holding my hand. So yeah, that's all I remember there. When I woke up, I'm trying to remember. When I woke up, I was in, I guess, the second recovery room. I don't remember the first one. I hear that they put you in 2 different ones, though I don't know if that's, this was outpatient, so I'm not sure. I woke up and maybe like 15 minutes later, my boyfriend came in, and then also my mom came in, and I just remember they told me to get up, to walk, and I couldn't initially do that. I had help getting out of bed, and as my body like shifted, like it got up, I just felt very nauseous suddenly, and also my legs, when I tried to put my feet on the ground, my legs just kind of were giving out. So I was like, I'm not ready, I can't support my weight, and I feel nauseous. So I laid back down. They gave me some kind of nausea med on top of the thing they had on the back of my neck, like already. That was in the prep room, and then I laid down for like another 10 minutes. They tried to do it again, and again, like my legs gave out. So they they gave me a little bit more time, like another 10 minutes. And then when they did it that time, I was able to stay standing. So then I got walked over to the bathroom, and my boyfriend was there too. And I went to the bathroom because they want to make sure you can pee before you go. I did not, I like barely went. It was very painful, and it was like barely anything. But the nurse was still like, good enough, you know, and then they cleared me for that. What else? They didn't want me to do anything else besides walk and just do my best going to the bathroom. I didn't have to have any kind of bowel movement. I just Yeah, so I got sent home pretty quickly. I got dressed, gathered my things, and for some reason I thought I was just gonna like walk out of there with my IV in. Like I was starting to like walk away and they were just like, wait, your IV's still in, so oops. So I had to turn around. They took it out and then they were like, also, oh my god, here's a wheelchair. Like, it's like, cause I was just trying to walk out. Yeah, I guess my mom and my boyfriend didn't see the IV either. It was a long day. We got up so early. So, yeah. Uh, my roommate picked us up and we made it back and I was okay. I mean, it wasn't like in terrible pain. The car ride was like, I don't know, like a couple minutes. I know some people have like way longer car rides, so it's a little brutal. But I had a pillow to hold against me, and I also had got this like donut pillow to sit on, so it wasn't too bad. Made it back and just laid on the couch for the rest of the day. I said night, but actually it was like noon when we got out. Yeah, the rest of the day, about every 1 to 2 hours, I would get help up and I would just walk down my hallway and back. It's a very short hallway. And then you can turn the corner and there's another hallway. But yeah, I had my walker, so I was walking on that for. I was doing that for at least the first 3 days. Down the hallway and back. Yeah, day one, I was just taking ibuprofen, 600 milligrams, and Tylenol, like 325 or something, every, it was like 4 to 6 hours. They gave me Oxy, but I never felt like I needed to take it. And I wasn't just like trying to be a hero. Like I really never felt like it was that bad because funny enough, my pre-op pain was worse. Any pain I experienced before the surgery was worse. Day two was a little rough because I had a lot of gas pain, mostly in my shoulders, which is it's just like, it's not necessarily excruciatingly painful, but it's just weird. You know, I've never felt that kind of sensation in my shoulders. It just really messed up my shoulders for a bit. So, I would get up and walk down the hallway, and my mom would massage my shoulders for me. And my boyfriend did too. It was just very bad for at least only like a couple days. I was mostly eating like liquid foods like soup, very bland. I don't remember feeling any nausea coming home. And there was no bleeding either. Again, I just got up every, I don't know, 1 to 2 hours and I just walked for like 5 minutes. And that was it. Still was having bladder spasms. They're very painful. So I was a little bit worried about that. Day three. Day three was pretty much just like day two. Maybe the gas pain was worse. Day 2 and 3 honestly kind of blend together. Day 4 was probably the worst, where I was just swollen and just really, really tired. I don't know. My like emotions were all over the place, and also I had a hot flash, couple of hot flashes, which I kept my ovaries, but I guess my doctor was telling me while your ovaries adjust to the reduced like blood supply or whatever, like you can have hot flashes. So that was a new sensation. Just felt like I was, I don't know, like really hot. But then I would get really cold and have chills. So I don't know, just really bad temperature regulation or something. And I want to say the other days too, like 5, 6, and like up to a week, I don't know, I guess I was just okay. Just kind of swollen, uncomfortable, really tired, and hot flashes and like shaking. I had like a low grade fever also. It was like 99.6 or something. A week in, I messaged my doctor and just like was saying what I was feeling. Mentioned the bladder spasms and stuff, and he was a little bit concerned about me having a UTI, so I had to go in, which was very difficult. But I did manage to make it over. And they did a urine test, and they said that I did have, they didn't know what exactly, but they said what they found was like, they said like based off of the results that it was likely a UTI. So they gave me some antibiotics. It was like for, I don't know, 5 or 6 days or something. It was like 2 a day. And I think it was Macrobid. But yeah, so I took those. And I've taken them before. I'm kind of prone to UTIs. Or I was. But yeah, they say sometimes the catheter that they use can cause it, or I don't know. But anyway, I think it was just like a mild infection, so it's fine. Hopefully it doesn't come back, or I don't have another infection, because that is no fun. I mean, like, antibiotics, I don't know, I always worry that I'm gonna get some, like a yeast infection or something, but that hasn't happened yet. Maybe because I drink like a lot of probiotics, like a lot of yogurt and stuff like that. Or maybe sometimes you're just really unlucky. I don't know. Week 2, God, I don't know. It's all kind of a blur, week 2. I had like a 2-week appointment, which was weird because I was just there like a week ago. And I went in, and they just kind of talked to me, and they checked my incisions. They said they were healing well. They took off the original bandages they gave me, and they also took off the steri strips. So, steri strips. Anyway, they took them off, and they said like one of them wasn't quite ready, so they covered it back up, and yeah, and then I went home, and I just did the same thing where I walked down the hallway, but this time I had a belly binder, and I was just trying to walk just a little bit further down the hallway, but really not that much. It really was just the same thing over and over again, getting up to go to the bathroom, getting up to walk down the hall, and then resting and moving my legs on the couch, to prevent blood clots. And yeah, pretty uneventful, which is good. You want a nice, uneventful, boring recovery. You don't want anything exciting. So, week 3, this is the 3rd week, has been the smoothest so far. I'm starting to feel like I'm getting some strength back. The pain is lessening. The swelling is still there. I really can't do much. I can walk a little bit further, and I did manage to sit in a salon chair and ride in a car, but I'm done. Like, I don't think, like, that might be it for like a week. I think I might just be laying here back to doing the same things I was doing week 2, honestly, because it was so intense. Like, I thought I was gonna faint in that chair. I should have waited, but when you're just laying there and you're having trouble taking a shower, like a really productive shower where you wash your hair and everything, and your hair's like down to here, and it's just really messy, and it just it's not a good feeling. So I did get the okay. I was cleared to do it. So I also was cleared to drink wine, so that's cool. Sitting sucks. Sitting is bad. Laying down is the best. I still can't lay on my side. I can only lay on my back with stuffed animals under my thighs or under my knees, or both. That's another thing. That's another thing. We're gonna talk about bowel movements for a minute. So the first one was about 4 or 5 days after. And I had been taking Miralax, putting Miralax powder in my drinks, and also drinking prune juice. Just drinking a ton of water, eating a lot of fruit because of the fiber, a lot of overnight oats, stuff like that, and a lot of walking. Well, as much as I can. And that first bowel movement scared me. It was very intense. Like, it wasn't like constipation. It was just like, I can't even describe it. It was very intense. So, but after that, everything calmed down, and it's been easy. Yeah, a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. But I am, I stopped taking the Miralax, but I am doing all the other things. So, yeah, it's going well. My cat did, on a few occasions, jump on my stomach while I was sleeping. Because I, like, the pillow, like, I have, like, things, like, I have this shark on me. But sometimes it falls off. I don't like putting a pillow on because it's a little too heavy. But sometimes it like falls off, and my cat will just whoop, jump right on my stomach. Thankfully, it didn't do anything. It was far enough, I guess, in that it's not going to bother my incisions. She's also a smaller cat. However, if you are worried about that, I would say definitely wear your binder or put a pillow over you. But if a pillow is too heavy, you could just do something like a stuffed animal. I don't know. Anyway, that is it. I have a feeling week 4 is going to go well, but I also know, healing isn't linear, and we'll just have to see what happens week by week, and hopefully it is uneventful. But if something happens, then I will be ready. And yeah, like by week, like 8 or 12 or whatever you're given, mine is 8, you're cleared for things, right? But honestly, your body's been through so much that you probably want to look more like long term, like for recovery, like 6 months to a year. So my brain is more like thinking that far ahead. But so far, so good. So we'll see how it goes. I'm hopeful. Yeah, and that's the video. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll update you soon. Bye.